Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. And as you all know, I love my Lincoln Town Car. It's not my daily driver, but I truly do love this vehicle. So the other day I thought, what if I wouldn't have my town car anymore and I would like to buy another one, or maybe not, and pick something close to it, so like an alternative vehicle to a town car. What would it be? Well, I picked several out, and if you want to know which ones they are, my friends, you have to stay till the end of the video and you'll know. So scroll through some ads with me and I'll show you what I would pick as an alternative to the town car. First one up is the 2017 Lincoln Continental. Now, this doesn't have to be a 2017, doesn't have to be the black label model, but the Continental. Of course, I named that one because it's a Lincoln. And when it came out, man, that thing made the news. You know, the design, the extremely comfortable seats, everything was just... The automotive press was really excited about this vehicle. Some even compared it to a Bentley because of the design. And look at the door handles. I think the design really is really great. Now, the lack of this vehicle was it didn't come with a V8, so traditional buyers didn't want to buy it. But it still had good engines, and you could even get it in all-wheel drive. It's pretty roomy inside. And despite some people saying it's just like an expensive Ford Taurus, that's not true. It was its own vehicle, and it was built on a stretched platform of the Lincoln MKZ and also the Fusion, but it was a stretched platform, so only for this vehicle. And Lincoln tried to bring a new town car in form of the Continental, but it failed because sedans a dying breed, and they were back then too. So we'll talk about the length of the vehicle, how long it is and how wide it is at the end of the video, and also compare it to others, because that will be also a factor. Also, I tried to pick vehicles with a mileage under 100,000 miles and price tag under $20,000. Next up is the Cadillac CT6. In this case, I picked the 2016 model, so it matches the Lincoln Continental. Why did I pick this? I think it has a nice American looking design, you know. The leather seats look good inside. The dashboard is still fairly classy with the wood in it. Not a bad sedan in my view. Of course, also no V8 available here, which is a shame, but you also get an all-wheel drive, and I think it's not a bad vehicle. We'll get to this dimensions at the end, but just so you know, this one is even longer than the Lincoln Continental. Not by much, but by a little bit. Cadillac DTS. So as a third option, I thought I would choose this Cadillac DTS. This is from 2011. It is also a lot cheaper, and well, I should say, but only 70,000 miles. This one here has like a cloth top, which not everyone likes, and it's a little bit of a weird tuning going on this model here, but it's a overall nice sedan, and I think it is not an ugly vehicle. It also was kind of like a grandma and grandpa type of vehicle, just like the town car used to be when you heard people talk about it. As for the interior, the seats, they are actually very comfortable. I had some of these as rental vehicles back in the day. And seats are very comfortable. I mean, the options are, top of the line. You had everything you needed in there. Your wood steering wheel, of course, fake wood. As for the dash, it's not really what I love, but it is okay. All right, so it is not bad. This particular model, not sure if I would buy this one, but there it is. So another choice, the Cadillac DTS. Next one, the Chrysler 300. And of course, I forgot to mention the DTS, you get it as a V8. So the Chrysler 300, you also can get this one as a V8 or as a V6. And I believe you got the 300C or the 300S. This one here is called Touring. Don't ask me the details. I just show you the vehicle because I think it would be a good candidate for my list. As for the interior, I do think it is ugly. It doesn't appeal to me at all. That's just my personal choice. As for the exterior, I think it's good. It's a good looking sedan. Definitely recognizable as a Chrysler 300. As for the quality, it felt a little bit less than what you get from a Lincoln or a Cadillac. And I can say that because I had one as a rental car before. So go check my videos. You'll find a video. It's called Chrysler 300S because it was the sport version with the I can't remember what engine it had. It was the V6. All right, so go ahead and check that out if you're interested. Buick Park Avenue, and this one here, you got it with all kinds of different engines. It's another GM product, and this time it's an older vehicle from 2005. Also has a little bit more miles, not too many. This model here is also cheaper, and you can see it has some scratches and some dents all around the exterior. The interior looks fairly good. So what do I like about this? I like the styling. I think it's a good looking vehicle. I like that classical, just the classy dash, you know. When you think about an American vehicle, that's kind of what you think about. I don't like its four-wheel drive, but that's what it is. And to be honest, you don't see many Buicks like this on the street anymore. So why not pick something a little bit older? I mean, it's over 10 years older than some of the other models we had, but why not? So here you have it, a Buick Park Avenue. Alright guys, here we go. 2015 Mercedes-Benz S-Class, and this is the S500, so it's the V8. Now, what can I tell you about this? Since I owned an S-Class before, I can tell you the S-Class, you can really feel that the quality is much better than in any Lincoln and Cadillac, and of course a Chrysler product. So that being said, you have real wood. The quality is just a different feel to it. The engine of the S-Class also, I dare say, is more performant, you know. So if you're a faster driver, you'll probably have fun driving in it. I think the interior looks good, you know, with the wood and the leather, and you get in several different colors. So exterior, it's this model here from 15. It's still a real Mercedes looking vehicle, so I think it looks great. I think they really failed on the electric S-Class, on the EQS. That looks extremely ugly and it's not selling. Look at the price, how cheap this is for a vehicle that cost you way over 100,000 US dollars. Now the downfall is, of course, the downside is that if something breaks on the S-Class, it gets expensive to fix. Plus you have to get the parts, or you have to find a mechanic here in the United States that wants to work on it. So yeah, that is the bad thing, and they are not as bulletproof anymore as they used to be in the older days. So keep that in mind. As for the room inside, it is very roomy vehicle, and it's also pretty big vehicle. Audi A8 from 2004, and Audi has always been a little bit of the sportier alternative among the German luxury cars. The A8 also has a V8. It has real wood inside, pretty good quality leather, and I can tell you it's pretty fast vehicle and pretty comfortable too. So why did I pick this? Well, I think if you look at the sedan, you know, that is what your typical sedan looks like. Why didn't I pick a newer Audi A8? I think they also look nice like sedans, but I think this generation here is more of what I would like as an luxury sedan. So that's why I picked an older Audi A8. So this is the L version, it's a little bit longer, and you have more room in the rear seats with that one. BMW 7 Series, and I promise you this is the last German vehicle on the list. So this one I chose because you can also get it as a V8, so good quality interior, real wood, really nice leather seats, well built, looks good, a little bit too sporty but still has that classy sedan feel about it, and also a lot of room in the cabin, you know, especially the back seat. The downside is the price for repairs, and BMW has some issues that can happen up with electronics, you know. So that is something to consider, and that's the reason why sometimes they are not very expensive, but you pay later on when you repair what the previous owner didn't repair. Other than that, this example here looks like it's in a pretty good shape. The Lexus LS is up next, and this is a 2012 model with fairly low mileage, about I think I saw 80,000. These actually have quite a bit of a fan base, and I heard also Lincoln Town Car owners say that they like the Lexus LS. I personally am not a fan of it. I mean, there are different generations. I picked this one here. I think the older than this one are looking better. This is kind of bland, a little bit like a blown up Camry. I do like the leather seats. The wooden steering wheel looks good. I really don't like the dash. I think that silver plastic looks terrible and it looks cheap. Not a fan at all. Also, the quality of the steering wheel there. The leather is pretty worn. I mean, the owner might have used a lot of lotions on his hands or had a lot of rings, you don't know. But it doesn't look too great. Other than that, the color combinations you got a Lexus inside outside I think look good. And outside is okay depending on the year. Next up is a Genesis G90 from 2017 for only roughly 14,000 US dollars. Now Genesis, don't underestimate that brand. I mean, it is from Hyundai, Kia, but if it comes to luxury, I mean, they do what the old luxury V8s used to do. You have a really nice interior, lots of wood. The leather is in a good quality. The exterior it's decent. It's not my favorite. I think the rear of the vehicle looks actually really good. But look at this interior. I mean, the back seats, there's a lot of room. I mean, that is not a bad sedan at all. So it is definitely an alternative to a town car that fits on this list. And of course, it comes with a V8. And the very last one is a Volvo S90. Now you'll say, why in the world did you pick a Volvo? Well, here is why. The Volvo S90 has been around since the late 90s and it just got discontinued this year. And why? Because it was a sedan and people don't want them anymore. That being said, I think it's a well-made vehicle. It just looks good. You don't see many sedans, and if you see a Volvo like this, an S90, I always think it's very elegant and well designed vehicle, you know. And same with the interior. You get wood inside. The leather looks very nice and upscale, so it's a great vehicle in my opinion. Is it too small? Well, let's look at the comparison right now. Here we go. So I'll let me tell you, I made a mistake there. I'll tell you what it is. So the longest one is the Lincoln Town Car with 215.4 inches. That's the standard version, not the L version. Then the second one is the Mercedes-Benz, the S-Class with 206, so a lot less. Then the BMW 7 Series with 206.2, almost the same. Then comes the Lexus 205. Then the Genesis G90 with 204.9, so almost the same. Then we have an Audi A8 with 204, but at the same place we also have the Cadillac, the CT6, so it's also 204, and I forgot to put it in the list. Then the Buick Park Avenue, which is a lot shorter than a town car, as you can see. And then comes the Lincoln Continental. What a disappointment. Look how short that is compared to a town car, and I think that's one of the reasons it wasn't a big success. Then the Chrysler 300C, very short, and at the last place we have the Volvo, the S90. Alright guys, that was my list. So what would I buy if I had to buy a different one? I'm not sure, you know. I don't think I would go for a Mercedes or BMW or Lexus. I don't know. I think I would probably go, even I don't like the dimensions, I would stay with the Lincolns. I would go for the Continental, I think. And if I was forced to buy something else, I don't really know. You know, the Genesis I think is pretty good for the newer vehicles, you know, but you know, this is the one I will stay with right here, the Lincoln Town Car, and this is mine. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe and like and leave a comment. Tell me what you think, and I hope I see you back soon on my channel.